Hey soldiers, want to see something really scary? My brother just sent me a video of where our economy is headed. It's a vision for the future that does not include you owning any real estate and being confined into a very highly concentrated space as far as population is concerned. So no assets, no relief from people. You're going to be packed in like a sardine. The economics of the 15-minute city or the smart city. Check this dystopian vision of our future out.
For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on Earth seen before. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
The Line. This thing even sounds like a dystopian sci-fi movie title. You ever see that film Children of Men with Clive Owen? This is the direction our economy is headed in. And listen up very carefully. They tell you very explicitly that all of your needs will be available in this one space. In other words, if they don't have it, you don't need it. All right, so let's talk about the details of this. First of all, it seems to me like it's a 170-mile long prison. They said, now you heard them on the video, they said that they're going to put 9 people into a 34 square kilometer area. Now, for us over here in America, 34 square kilometers is 13 square miles, just a little over 13 square miles. 9 million people in that area. New York City has 8 million people and has an area of 302 square miles. And it's still just ridiculously concentrated and crowded. Okay, now where are we going with this? I used the word prison before. This is sounding more and more like somewhere where they're going to say, hey, look, you city dweller, you're not going to be able to be over here. We want you in this highly concentrated, very small area so your betters can take advantage of the remainder of the land now that you've been confined, basically. They went on to say they're going to leverage AI technology and that services would be autonomous. Now, that's code for you're not going to have any control over your climate. You're going to probably be rationed out in terms of the resources you have available to you, including water, because they did say that the water and the energy would be renewable. Now, they got all the buzzwords in here, right? They even said that they're going to have equitable views. How they're going to do that in the desert, I mean, I guess you'll see a collection of grains of sand that are arranged in a slightly, different design. than the ones on the other side of the building. And speaking of that, mirrored finish. How long is that going to last in the desert? Okay, I don't know. But have a wealth of amenities. Okay, what kind of amenities might those be? They weren't very specific in detailing that. And you're going to have access to nature. What is Tyrone Keys talking about? You are going to have access to nature in this arrangement because you'll be able to see the desert. You'll be able to walk out there in the middle of the day if you want to and subject yourself to scorching temperatures. Or, maybe take a midnight stroll with your boo thing and freeze your ass off because it gets very cold in the desert at night. This is all a part of the new trend that is called the 15-minute city. And the concept basically is to have people be able to hit any point in that city within 15 minutes. But here's the rub. You're not really, the design of it is for you to stay confined in that space. Ever since 2020, there's been this there's been a thing where the government has not really wanted us to travel, right? You got electric cars with defined ranges, and they're light right now, at least on charging infrastructure. So that definitely would keep you in check within a certain geographic area. This is a trend that's going on throughout the world. We see this here in Saudi Arabia, the line, right? Walk the line, like Johnny Cash, did that. Johnny Cash also did Folsom Prison Blues, okay, in keeping with our theme here today of what's going on. I don't like this idea at all. And, I'm not going into a 15-minute city. Now, mind you, at my age, I don't think they're going to have these ready for folk like me, but you never know. When I think of 15-minute city and all of you are going to be confined within this small area, and it's going to be so efficient, just smacks of a modern day gulag to me, all right? Do you really think the well-heeled are going to pack themselves into this 170-mile-long sardine can? You really think Bill Gates is going to live here? Do you think the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is going to live in there with the great unwashed? No. Okay, if you believe that, then I definitely have a bridge to sell you. So I just thought I'd bring this up because it is an example of an attack on the concept of private property. Now, look, I have viewers from Saudi Arabia. They tell me every time I mispronounce someone's name, and that's good. I want to be accurate when I'm pronouncing someone's name. But if there are viewers out there watching this from Saudi Arabia, can you own private property in the country of Saudi Arabia? Or is all of the real estate owned by the government like it is in China? Enlighten me. Let me know. But I do know that here in America, we have a developing trend of big private equity funds buying up real estate, not just apartment buildings. They're actually building single-family homes and townhomes to rent out, all right? They'll own them. You won't. You'll be subject to the full brunt of rent inflation. And if you don't pay up, you'll be out of there within 30 days. Unlike with your mortgage, you fall on hard times, there's a lot more flexibility there to catch up and maintain your home. So let me know. Is that a thing? Because here in America, we're seeing private equity firms buy our properties, and we're seeing more and more policymakers talk about the 15-minute city, all right? All of your needs will be within this 15-minute city. Why do you want to go outside that? You want to see your grandkids. We got Zoom for that, lady. What are you talking about? So very dystopian, very disturbing, and anti-private property as well as anti-asset acquisition for the middle class and the poor. Economic mobility? I think not, when they're confining everyone into the same. But what do you think you're going to be doing? networking with Bill Gates. Oh, he lives right down the hall. I'll just go talk to him about my idea for a software company. Not hardly. All right, guys, check out this video. It'll enlighten you into one of the ways you may want to move in this developing, ever-evolving economy that we're in as a global family. Guys, I'll talk to you soon.